Hi, I'm Marjana. I help professionals who feel unfulfilled get clear on what they want and move past their fear of the unknown so they can create a life that feels fulfilling and in flow. Today, I'm going to talk about how I recommend thinking about career change if you feel like the idea of starting from scratch or losing what you've done so far is getting in the way of you thinking about your potential next steps. One thing I come across when I talk to people is a fear of losing the experience they have so far and starting again, which makes even the idea of thinking about or exploring potential career change ideas feel scary or overwhelming. Can you think of any thoughts or feelings like that you've had come up? It's understandable that it feels scary if you are thinking of career change in that way. The thing is, no matter what you decide to change or not change, your past work experience will actually still be there, even if it can feel like you're thinking of starting again or starting from scratch. Even if we change course, what we've done so far and what we've done before, our training, our skills, and work experience will all still be there. We also take that forwards into what we do if we do something new. When I coach people, I'm told this fear of going into the unknown and potentially starting again has gotten in the way of being able to think about what else might be fulfilling for them or even brainstorming that. And I help them navigate those feelings and figure out their next steps. I believe it feels easier to explore this when you reframe it, remembering you are in charge of changing or not changing what you want, that you set the pace, and also that your past experience will always be there, whatever you decide. And I feel it's much more helpful to explore what could come next from a place of feeling empowered about potentially making a change. Remembering what you have now and the experience you've built up is there as a safety net or to enhance what you do or to support you to create a change in a way that feels safe to you. Whether you decide to change course or not, and whatever the extent of that change is, the options from the experience you already have will also still be there. So, from there, I invite you to think about it in terms of exploring what else might be a better fit and what it is you really want and need to feel fulfilled, and try to connect to your desire and excitement about moving towards that, keeping in mind that you will still have the skills and experience you've built up until now. I have some questions I invite you to ask yourself if you feel that a fear or concern around the idea of starting from scratch may be getting in the way of you exploring potential ways forwards. First, what fears do I have that may have been getting in the way of me thinking about what comes next? And what can I take forwards from my past work experience? And how do I believe it will enrich whatever I do next? And if I believed my past experience and skills would always be there as a safety net, how would that change how I'm feeling and approaching this? And what would that allow me to explore and step into? And lastly, what do I really want and need from work day to day to feel fulfilled? And what's one step I can take to start moving towards that? So, to sum up, if you feel that the idea of starting from scratch or starting again has been getting in the way of you exploring career change ideas, I invite you to reframe this and remember that your past experience will still be there to support you as a safety net, whether you decide to change course or not, and whatever the extent of that change is. And I think remembering this gives you the opportunity to brainstorm and think about what comes next with more ease and a sense of security and a more empowered frame of mind. If what I talked about today resonated, I'd love to hear your comments and what your takeaway is. And if you'd like to hear more tips, just follow my page where I'll be posting more tips like these. Thanks for watching and bye for now.